In the following weeks, the once tight-knit group of friends found themselves plagued by vivid nightmares. Each night brought a new manifestation of the spectral entities they had encountered in the abandoned mansion. Whispers echoed in their dreams, cryptic messages that hinted at the dark history of the estate and the tragedy that befell its previous inhabitants. Haunted by their shared experience, the friends began to unravel. Sleepless nights and paranoia took their toll, and the boundary between the supernatural and reality blurred. Strange occurrences, like flickering lights and unexplained shadows, became a constant presence in their lives. Desperate for answers, the friends delved into the town's archives and local libraries, seeking any information that could shed light on the mansion's grim past. They discovered a forgotten newspaper article from decades ago, chronicling the mysterious deaths of the family that had once called the mansion home. The article spoke of unexplained phenomena, whispers in the night, and ghostly apparitions haunting the halls. Determined to find closure, the friends decided to revisit the mansion during the day, hoping that daylight would dispel the ominous atmosphere that clung to the old building. As they entered, the air felt thick with tension, but daylight illuminated the mansion's decay in a different, less foreboding manner. Their exploration led them to a hidden chamber in the basement, a place untouched by time. In the center of the room stood an ancient mirror, its surface reflecting an unsettling blend of the past and present. The friends hesitated, but a strange compulsion drew them closer. As they gazed into the mirror, visions of the tragic events unfolded before their eyes. The family that once lived there, tormented by unseen forces, struggled in vain to escape the mansion's malevolent grip. The mirror revealed the anguish and despair that had saturated the very walls of the estate. In that moment, the friends felt a surge of energy, a connection with the tortured spirits that lingered. The mirror shattered, releasing a burst of otherworldly energy that echoed through the mansion. The once haunted estate seemed to sigh in relief as the friends witnessed a fleeting glimpse of apparitions finding peace, leaving the mansion. The friends felt a weight lifted from their shoulders. The nightmares ceased, and the town returned to its quiet, undisturbed state. The group, forever changed by their supernatural ordeal, chose to keep the details of their journey to the other side a secret, a pact to protect the town from the restless spirits they had encountered. Years passed, and the mansion remained abandoned, its secrets buried with the past. The friends, now adults, carried the memory of that chilling night, a shared experience that bound them together in an unspoken understanding of the thin veil between the living and the dead. In the forgotten outskirts of a rural town, shrouded in mist and mystery, there stood an imposing mansion that cast a long, ominous shadow over the surrounding landscape. This mansion, with its crumbling facade and ivy-covered walls, held a dark secret that whispered through the corridors of time. A group of intrepid explorers, drawn together by a shared fascination for the unknown, decided to uncover the mysteries concealed within the dilapidated mansion's walls. Armed with antique maps and cryptic clues, they embarked on a journey that would test the limits of their courage and plunge them into the depths of the supernatural. As they entered the mansion, an unsettling chill filled the air, and the atmosphere seemed to thicken with every step. The friends, undeterred by the eerie ambience, pressed forward, guided by an unseen force toward the heart of the mansion. The ancient floorboards groaned beneath their weight, and the air resonated with a haunting melody that echoed through the empty halls. In a forgotten library, they stumbled upon a collection of dusty tomes, each bound in worn leather and filled with accounts of inexplicable occurrences. One particular journal spoke of a curse that befell the mansion centuries ago, trapping the souls of those who met a tragic end within its walls. The friends, now aware of the malevolent force that lurked in the shadows, hesitated but pushed on, their curiosity overpowering their fear. Deeper into the mansion, they discovered a hidden chamber adorned with cryptic symbols and flickering candlelight. The room seemed frozen in time, a portal to an era long past. As they delved into the secrets of the chamber, an otherworldly presence made itself known, casting spectral images upon the walls. Whispers of forgotten voices filled the room, recounting tales of betrayal and anguish that had stained the mansion's history. The friends, now fully immersed in the spectral narrative, felt the weight of the past pressing upon them. Shadows danced in tandem with the echoes of the tales, blurring the lines between the corporeal and the ethereal. In their quest for answers, the friends unwittingly triggered a paranormal phenomenon that unleashed a torrent of supernatural energy. The mansion, once a silent witness to centuries of sorrow, roared with the unleashed power of restless spirits seeking retribution. As the spectral maelstrom surrounded them, the friends found themselves caught in a temporal whirlwind, witnessing fragments of the mansion's tragic past. It became apparent that their presence had awakened the dormant spirits, forcing them to relive their fates over and over again. With every ghostly apparition, the friends felt a deep empathy for the tormented souls trapped within the mansion's haunted embrace. The line between investigator and witness blurred as they became entwined in a struggle for redemption. In a climactic moment, the friends uncovered a long-forgotten ritual that held the key to breaking the curse and granting the spirits eternal peace. With trepidation, they enacted the ritual, weaving through the tapestry of time to mend the threads of the past. As the final words of the ritual echoed through the mansion, a serene stillness enveloped the once turbulent atmosphere. The mansion, now free from the shackles of its haunted past, stood in silent gratitude. The friends, changed by their harrowing journey, emerged from the mansion with a newfound respect for the thin veil that separates the living from the dead. Years later, the mansion, no longer a foreboding specter, stood as a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the power of redemption. The friends, scattered by the winds of time, carried the lessons learned from that fateful night into their lives, forever bound by the haunting echoes of a mansion that had found peace in the afterlife. In the quiet town of Ravenswood, nestled amidst dense forests and whispered legends, there stood an abandoned asylum that cast a looming presence over the community. The asylum, with its weathered bricks and shattered windows, told tales of a bygone era when it housed the mentally troubled. However, the rumors circulating about the asylum told of something far more sinister, of unsettled spirits that lingered within its decaying walls. A group of thrill-seekers, drawn together by a shared fascination with the macabre, decided to unravel the mysteries concealed within the asylum's haunted corridors. Armed with flashlights and a mixture of excitement and trepidation, they entered the derelict building one moonlit night. The air within the asylum was heavy with the weight of forgotten sorrows, and the echoes of distant footsteps seemed to reverberate through the desolate halls. As they ventured deeper, the group discovered a series of eerily preserved patient rooms, each frozen in time like a macabre snapshot of the asylum's haunting past. In one particularly ominous room, they found a collection of old patient records, each detailing tales of tragic lives and failed treatments. The stories spoke of experimental procedures gone awry, and the cries of tormented souls that echoed through the night, unnerved but undeterred. The group pressed on, determined to uncover the truth behind the asylum's dark history. As they delved into the heart of the building, the group stumbled upon a forgotten underground chamber. In the dim light of their flashlights, they uncovered a series of crude drawings, etched onto the walls, disturbing depictions of faces contorted in anguish and shadowy figures with hollow eyes. The atmosphere grew colder, and a sense of foreboding settled over the group. Suddenly, the air was pierced by ghostly whispers. Faint yet unmistakable shadows danced along the walls, taking form as spectral apparitions that seemed to mourn their eternal imprisonment. The group, paralyzed by a mixture of fear and fascination, witnessed a chilling reenactment of the asylum's darkest days. As the echoes of the past subsided, the group found themselves back in the present. Their surroundings returned to the eerie stillness of the abandoned asylum. The ghostly encounter left an indelible mark on each member, haunting their dreams and lingering in their waking thoughts. Driven by a newfound sense of empathy, the group researched the asylum's history further, discovering the tragic tales of those who had suffered within its walls. In an effort to bring closure to the tormented spirits, they organized a solemn ceremony within the asylum, a respectful acknowledgement of the pain endured by the forgotten souls. As the ceremony unfolded, an otherworldly calm settled over the asylum. The group felt a release of energy, as if the tortured spirits had finally found solace. The once ominous building, now touched by a sense of tranquility, stood as a silent witness to the redemptive power of acknowledging and honoring the ghosts of the past. The group, forever changed by their encounter with the paranormal, left Ravenswood with a profound appreciation for the thin veil between the living and the dead. The abandoned asylum, once a symbol of terror, transformed into a somber reminder of the importance of compassion and understanding in the face of the supernatural.